Today I want to talk about when giving user more options is a bad idea. Now we all want software to give us as much options as possible. We want more features, we want more control. But what's sometimes happening is that when you give that control to users, it causes nothing but problems. So let's talk about those things. If you're a tech person or you're in processing side, you may know that different processing software allows you to choose text extraction algorithm. Sometimes you can pick to use DT search as a text extraction method, and sometimes you can use native application as a text extraction method. And depends on which option you choose, you can get slightly different extract text. So what are the repercussions of that? Well, if you have two companies, they use same software, same version, but they choose different ingestion settings, and they load data in and run search term report, they could get different document counts, even though they process same data and run identical search terms. And while we're talking about searching, some software will run search terms automatically on just extracted text and other on extracted text plus metadata. So if you process same data into two different applications, one may give you dramatically different results because it will search like a folder path and file name, and the other software will only search extracted text. While this is not necessarily a user-controlled option because this is how applications were written, a user may have to run a search on extracted text and all the metadata. That's something that should be discussed and negotiated when the case starts. Next item, which fields to use for deduplication. Now luckily most of the software have it locked down, so you can't choose which fields to use for deduplication. However, companies created their own tools to go around that. Something called metadata matching is what one company advertises, and in fact I have a tool that can generate MD5 hash based on custom metadata fields that users choose. Now, I know it may seem kind of weird for me to say don't use my tools. Well, I created them because people asked me to. But what I'm saying is it's actually very dangerous to go in and pick your own metadata fields for deduplication, because if you make a mistake, you're going to be dropping out a lot of documents that could potentially not be duplicates. So maybe a better way of saying, rather than this option didn't exist, maybe it should be reserved for advanced users only. And for the last item on my list, not letting users choose field types and field sizes, especially if you're using SQL-based backend systems. Most users, even though they're certified and approved and so on, they have no idea how databases work. All they know is they need to get data in. So if you get a file name which contains nothing but garbage characters and is like 2,000 characters long, they're gonna see, oh, fixed length text, we need to get 2,000 characters in. Great, let's change field to 2,000, having no idea what kind of repercussions it's gonna cause on the system. See, normally when developers build a system that uses SQL backend, what they do is they create all the fields, they figure out what sizes they are, and then they test the system. They test performance, they test how it works, they optimize indexes, and they want to make sure that the system performs well. And if there is a request for a new field, they put it in, they do testing again, and then making sure the system is fine. When you let users add whatever fields you want, there is no testing process. No one knows how it's going to impact the system and what could happen. Because of that, users should not be able to go in and create whatever fields they want or choose field types or field sizes that they feel like using. And that's my top list of things users should not be able to do. If you agree with me, hit the like button. If you think I missed something, put it in the comment section below. Talk to you guys later.